Hello. We'll just wait a few minutes and see if anyone joins. My pad is showing, hey there. I'm gonna use these. I hope it's not blurry because it's kind of showing up blurry on my tablet. But the other day I shared a post that this was my new favorite tool, and so I just wanted to show this and then kind of use some paints and show you what I did with this. So this is it was Brea Reese and it said Paste Applicator. I've had it probably since last year, maybe beginning of this year, and I didn't really use it because I use a spatula for texture paste, and so I didn't know what to do with it, but I pulled it out the other day. So anyways, it's flexible. Like, this side is squishy, this side is hard, and it just moves the paint different. Hey Gail, hey everybody. Oh good, it's coming on and it's not blurry. Good. I'm terrible at reading comments, so just if you have a question, keep asking and I will try to keep looking up and answer. But so yeah, it's just a fun, I don't know if they still make them. It was at Hobby Lobby when everything was like going on clearance and sale. So I picked it up, threw it in my stash, and it's amazing. So I'm just going to start with the Jane Davenport paint and just put some of that on there, and then we're just going to kind of pull the color and just keep layering it. As the colors layer, as the paint layers, I should say, it's fun, the texture and the movement you can get out of this little tool. And I'll show you what I mean kind of as it lays on top of each other. Like, you can really get it to do a lot of movement. My dog is barking, and that's going to make me crazy. Let's get this. And so this is the Brea Reese, just heavy body acrylic that came in the paint writer. I'm going to set that down. Ooh. I just used this the other day. Okay, I think I'm just gonna, I think I can take off this lid. Somebody's at my door, but I don't know. I wonder if I need to go check that. I don't know what to do. We're just gonna, oh, I like the pink and the blue together. Let's get some more of that on there. So yeah, just pulling, I know, I'm distracted by this. I'm thinking it's just kids to play with my kids, but my kids aren't here. So I don't really need to answer the door right now. So you can just drag and pull and kind of use the different sides of the brush or of the silicone, whatever it is. I think, and I'm hoping this is going to go well. So I just want to spray like a color in there. And, hold on, I'm checking my phone. Yeah, I think I'm good. So I'm just going to spray this, and then I'll probably go over it and, just a little bit, like to pull that in. And it's fun because it's going to make it a little bit blue. I'm trying to think of what other color. I really want to show you how you can get like the lines and the layering and the texture. I'm going to add a little bit of pink. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dry this really quick. And then grab this pink. And just a little bit. And I'm just, so like here. And hopefully you can see that. I'm just kind of pushing and pulling and making just lines with it. And like, I love the way you can do it with a card, but I think like with a plastic gift card, this to me, it doesn't give as much texture because it ends up just going on and it's like very consistent and smooth edges. This is kind of, because it's flexible, it's unpredictable, and so you can just get a lot of like the texture and movement in there. That's a thought about a spatula. It probably would. Yeah, I don't know. Did somebody say something about a spatula? Oh, I wonder if an old spatula, see, I told you I'm terrible. Wonder if an old spatula would work. I feel like, Pampered Chef, I think, has one that almost reminds me of this. And I think as long as it's like a straight edge and has flexibility to it, because I'm not really using the side that is thicker, I think you can. I did try it, but I didn't like, I think the movement coming from here, is what makes it so fun. I love, to me, I love the colors right here. Should I add more yellow? Or so is that enough? I'm trying to think of what, I don't want to overdo. Let's flip this. Let's see if we can get this on a darker side. I don't know if I should add more yellow or not. I might get some word stamps out. Yes, a little bit more yellow. Where? Like down here. You like the turquoise and pink. I do too. I want to move this. Let's see if we can get this yellow. I'm going to take just the distress sprayer and kind of get that yellow to move a little bit. You like the turquoise and pink, you like it bottom right. I think what I'll do is come in with some of my texture stamps and fill in some of those spaces with black ink, and that will help fill that space right there. And then leave me room for my words up here. I actually tried this video earlier. I tried to pre-record it. And yeah, it just ended up being a disaster. So we didn't use that, and I decided to come on live, which I wish that this would be the video I recorded. But that's alright. So get this dry. Okay, I'm going to grab my VersaFine ink and some good old texture stamps. Can't live without them. See, that just kind of filled in the space right there. So you didn't have to... If I would have kept going with the yellow, I was afraid that I was going to end up with too much of it because I have the habit of not knowing when to stop. And I could have sprayed more water and bled it that way, but I kind of like just that cross hatch stamp there. Alright, so the verse is Psalm 118. I knew what I was going to do. I pray with all my heart. That's what I'm going to do the words on. So let's get some word alpha stamps out. I'm going to see. Okay, we're going to pull maybe these out. Gotta run. Can't wait to hug your neck. I know, I can't wait, Gail. We're almost there. Where can one purchase texture stamps? The texture stamps, so these are the texture stamps. Mine are so dirty. But Sweet and Sassy Stamps, these come in sets of 4, and I think, let me get this right. These 4 came together as a set. So you get the, this is like a scripty font, this is a crosshatch, you get musical notes, and then this is like a texture stamp too. Hopefully you can see this. If you go to Sweet and Sassy Stamps and it was texture, texture tiles or texture stamp set 1. So they're numbered. There's 1, 2, 3, I think even 4 out, or 4 is coming soon. But so number 1 is the one that has the crosshatch, which I really do almost use it on every page. It's my favorite go-to stamp. And I like the script one a lot on that one. I also have another set. I think I actually have it put away. Alright, I will obey. No, I pray with my whole heart. I kind of am liking these ones. You're welcome. I pray. Oops, I grabbed the Q. And these are also Sweet and Sassy stamps. This is called, let's see, the Shake It Off lowercase. I don't spend a lot of time cleaning my stamps, so they just stay black, which I'm okay with. I pray, where should I put the I? Or pray with my whole heart. Let me grab. Let's do these. We're going to do heart down here. Sometimes I pull these out before I get started, which I know is helpful so you don't have to wait while I figure out what stamps I'm going to do. This is a script stamp set, and it is super cute because those will blend together and kind of looks like a handwritten font. So pray with my... Okay, I'm going to start stamping this on there. Let me grab a block. I'm just going to pull those up a little bit. I'm going to grab this clipboard. Somebody suggested this, Corinne did on Friday, to put that under my page because my pages are fluffy. There's just so much happening in the Bible. This Bible is pretty much done. And so it's been hard to get like a good impression with it. So I think that's a great idea. This is perfect to just slip a clipboard underneath. And then you can get a better impression. So pray. I think I'm going to use these. These are the Tim Holtz, the Ranger, like word. They call it Big Chat. So I'm assuming there's going to be, if I didn't use it, I think I used the with. Let's see if there's a my. Oh, I might have it in black. Okay, so with and then my. Sweet. So pray with my. Does it have whole? I want to say whole heart. Let's start stamping this and then we can figure out the heart part. Or the whole. Okay, does somebody know what time it is right now? My kids are going to be coming home and I just want to make sure I'm off. I don't know what time. So H-E-A. This script one this is Rebecca script. Again, Sweet and Sassy Stamps, but this is one of my favorite script fonts. I like that it's a thicker one. Around 6:30. Okay, good. I have time. Pray with my whole heart. And then, like, if you miss a little bit, you can just go in with your black pen and just connect the lines together so that it looks, it looks like it goes it's continuous. You know what I'm saying. I think for this, pray with my whole, I kind of want more of a, I think I want this one. Ooh, this is going to be a hot mess. Alright, so let's try to grab, so W, H, O, L, 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 oh, L, and then an E. My E fell off in here. So we're just going to quickly line those up and pick them up. And do that. My O did not get in there. I think I'll use this pen. My O seems kind of light. I'm not sure if I just didn't get enough ink on it, but I'm just going to go in with this Uniball Signo Uniball 207 Bold, and it'll write perfect on this paint. And just kind of clean that up. And pull that up right there. When it dries, like right now it's a little shinier, but when it does dry, it'll pull that color in more. So we're going to pull that out. Move those stamps out of the way. Let's date it. Today is the 13th. I just made it the 31st, I think. I did. Oops. That's alright. There isn't even a September 31st. And a tab. Let's see. Thank you. I like the way this, I might use that. The yellow and the pink and the blue. I like those colors together. Those are some of my favorite colors. I like the page that I posted, I think this morning, had the paints and a spray mixed together. That spray was a vibe spray, but I really like the way the sprays like mixed with the paint. I don't know. I just think it gives a better texture than using 3 different paint choices, which I've done and it works well. But I think like 2 paint colors and then Hey Stephanie and a spray gives it a fun background texture. Just kind of playing to see which tab I want. I've got to organize these tabs. It's such a hot mess. I have them in a cup. Do you see this cup? Do you want to see what I'm working in? This is my cup. I used to have them separated by color, and it was beautiful. I could grab whatever color I wanted, and then I threw them in this cup, and it has just been a mess since the day I did it. I don't know. I think... Oh, this one might be cute. Oh, apparently I already stuck something on there before. Okay, we're going to do that. So let's get this in here and get it out of the way. And then we're going to glue part of that down. I'm going to take my just tiny attacher and just, I notice it lays better when I layer it, just to put the staple in there, and then the edges don't come up. The edges do not come up. Missed how you did the black crisscross stamp. Yes, that is a stamp. I will show it to you again in 1 second. Let me just outline this real quick. It was by Sweet and Sassy Stamps, and it is a texture tiles 1 set. So there is three or four textured tiles set, but this is from set 1, and it is this. It's really dirty, I know. You know what? Here's this. So this is set 1. So actually you get the dots that look like, you splattered like paint or watercolor. Those are what that is. The musical notes, the crosshatch stamp, and then the script stamp. And, I do. The script and the crosshatch I use all the time. The musical notes I don't. I mean, I like them and I use them, but not as much. And it took me a minute to discover that this was like splatters. Like it was kind of, I was saying it was more dots, but it's like splatter. So they do a cool. I'm gonna show you. I'll show you how that one works. Just because I think sometimes it looks better actually using it. So you can just lightly see just kind of the dots that you use, and you can use it in a different color too. I almost always use black ink for stamping. I have colored inks, I just don't use it a lot. And I'm going to outline this prey. The nice thing about these pens, this is just the white Signo pen, but the black is that they won't get dried out by different mediums. So like even if I use it on wet paint, it's not going to dry it out. And if you like use it with gelatos or for some reason this black pen though has been giving me, I know it's close to the bottom. I think it's almost dried out. Let's see. I think I have another one in here. This is the same pen I told you about a minute ago, the Signo 207 Bold, but this one's just medium for fine point. That one's working better. For some reason, it didn't want to write on there. And then we're going to get this outlined. I'm still trying to figure out, like with shadowing, when you're trying to do it, so if you do the outside, then you're doing the inside, like the right of the inside. Does that make sense? So I did this outside, and then the right of this inside. This outside, and then this side of there. Sometimes I do it backwards, and it doesn't look right. But I noticed that even just a little bit of this helps a lot. Just kind of make it pop on the page. I might just leave the hole like that. So pretty much that's it. So this, like, this little tool thing, find something that is like a spatula or flexible and you can paint, or like a scraper, silicone scraper. I don't even know if that's a thing. And just play with it, because the movement of the paint and just how you can get, I mean, like, pushing it. If I did that with a card, you'd pretty much see a splotchy thing of paint. But just being able to bounce it around and get all that texture in between is, like, fun and amazing. And I've not really been using paint in my Bible. I have a little bit, but, like, primarily I use watercolors because I just don't, I feel like paint has been so unpredictable of how it's going to end for me. I always go too much and do it, but this just kind of helps me be more controlled with it in a messy way. So I feel like it works well. So that's it. I'm going to try to save this video, and I'm going to try working on getting more videos done and saved and on my YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel. It's not great. I just kind of upload, like, I'm going to save this video and then I'm going to upload it on there so that it's replayable and other people can watch. So if you have something that you want to see me do, you can just send me a message, or I don't know if you can still comment. I think you can still comment. Love this. This encourages me to try again. Yes, try again. It's so fun. And I say this all the time, but get an art journal. I'm going to grab mine real quick. Hold on. It's just on this side of the room. This art journal. This is the Delusions art journal. I'm I'm pretty sure it's Delusions. And if you just grab one of these, I've done so much playing in here. And I'm just quickly, like, you can see, it's not all pretty. It's just kind of a mess. Some of it is better than others, but because I don't have to worry about messing anything up and just getting the paint. This was a page, like, I just did the whole background, and then I went in and added later. So you can just do, like, you can just play. So, okay, I just show you that because getting one of this, you're going to be more carefree, and just, this is between you, like, you can share it, not share it. I feel like for me, having the pressure of I'm not going to share anything lets me be free to just try different mediums. Typically, when I buy new products, I'm going to do something in here first and play with it, and the paint, like new tools, scraping paint. I don't know, just play. I think that's the biggest thing, is just play and be okay with ugly pages and messing up. And I did my page earlier today, and I probably have 20 layers of paint on there now, and it still didn't turn out well. So it doesn't always end well. Like, I did 3 pages and it was fine. And it was the color. I didn't like a color I used, and then I tried to cover the color, and then I had too many colors, and it was awful. But, yeah, so that's it. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. You're welcome, and save this video. So thanks for watching. Let's see.